Okay, we are live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Oh my gosh, this is the first live stream I've ever done that I don't have to redo it. I sent one link. Holy cow, this is amazing. Okay, hello everybody, and it's Doodle, and I'm gonna let all the ladies introduce themselves, and I'll also, I'll just let everyone introduce yourselves, say who you are, what's your channel name if it's not your name, and your bike. So I'll start. I'm Doodle. My channel is Doodle on a Motorcycle, where you are, and I ride a Triumph Street Triple R. And the way order for us to go, I would say let's go in the order that I see it down below, but I think everyone has a different order. So how about whoever just wants to talk, go right ahead.
I'll go next.
Great.
Yep, I had Moto Carry. It's the same name for my channel. I think there's a few of us in here. This is sort of the Street Triple R contingency here. I also have a Street Triple R and a Gixxer 600. I'm kind of rehabbing off of the Gixxer lifestyle. I bought shoes. I don't ride in flip-flops anymore. Good. So, yeah, enjoying the Street Triple. That's all.
Well, welcome, Moto Carry. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Huh? Brandyland, you want to go next?
All right, sure. So I am Brandyland, and I also ride a Triumph Street Triple. I have an RX, and love it.
Yes.
Of course, I can't ride right now because I just had surgery, but you know.
Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No. Oh yeah, I saw it on your shoulder.
Yeah, I was golfing in October, but we can talk about that later.
Okay.
Let everybody introduce themselves right now.
Okay. Well, I'll feel better.
Thank you.
Let's go next.
I'll go next. My name is Kat. My channel is It's Cat Cam on YouTube. And right now I am riding a 2016 BMW S1000RR that was my dad's prior, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Now it's mine. Yeah.
Thank you for joining Cat Cam. I had never spoken to Cat Cam before. I had spoken to most of you ladies, except for Mona Michelle as well. And so thank you so much. You're our special guest tonight. I made sure to put that on my flyer. So thank you
for inviting me.
Yeah.
This is really awesome. I've never done a live stream on YouTube, so.
Oh, we popped your cherry and it was all ladies. Perfect.
Glad we could be your first.
That's every guy's fantasy.
Okay, so we got who's next? Motosaurus? Rex? You want to go next?
I think so. Yeah, Motosaurus Rex. I have a 2018 Triumph Street Triple R. I love it. My husband has his BMW S1000 right there. So we're a nice little moto family.
Cute.
So cool. Moto Michelle.
Hello, yes, I'm Michelle from Moto Michelle. I have a S1000R and my husband has a S1000RR. And we also have a BMW R9T Racer.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, very nice.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm from the UK, so
yes, I can tell you have a gorgeous accent.
It's currently 1:10 a.m, so it's the middle of the night.
Yeah, because you're 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah.
On the East Coast.
Oh shoot, I didn't realize that. You look so good at 1 a.m. too.
Well, it's nice and quiet. All the kids are in bed, so it's actually quite nice.
Oh man. Well, glad you could make it out here so late, and with kids, and with all that makeup on. You look so good. There's a reason my camera is off right now.
Well, we don't care.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, right now I could lie down. My hair's a mess, and none of you know, so I'm just gonna enjoy that. Okay, so maybe let's start with some questions I had for you guys. We all want to talk about. First either your dream bike or your dream place to ride, or if you want to talk about both, you can do that too. So who wants to start? How about Moto Michelle?
Yeah, okay. Well, I obviously love the Estawara. I haven't been on it yet, but I think my husband's going to let me have a go when the weather gets better. And apart from that, maybe the HP4 race, maybe.
Which bike?
The BMW HP4 race.
Oh, I don't know what that one looks like.
Yeah, it's more,
Are you talking
it's
the full
track.
race bike? Yeah, the full
Yeah,
race
full track race bike.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I saw one in person. They are beautiful.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're crazy looking.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna look it up and see if I can do a screen share. How do you spell it? You said BMW HP race?
HP4 race.
HP full race. HP4 race. Okay, I think I found it. I'll do a screen share so you all can see it too. An entire screen. Okay, can you all see that? Ooh, that is nice. This is the right bike, right? BMW HP4 race. Ooh, it's got those slits in the fairing.
Yes.
That is nice.
Yeah, I think beautiful.
That was very nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my husband got to ride it on the track. He got invited to Almeria.
Oh, wow.
To test ride it.
I'm
So
jealous.
yeah. I've not ridden track yet, so I'm hoping to do that soon. So
You have to ride. You have got to go on the track. It is so much fun.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I've got my first track day this summer. I can't wait.
I'm so excited for you. You're gonna go crazy. Your brain is just gonna be like,
Thank you.
I mean,
What track are you doing?
still taped up.
Wait, someone asked what bike are you doing?
No, what track are you doing?
Which track?
I'm signed up in you know what? I forgot. It's a place. It's here in Atlanta, not the bigger one. Talladega, I think. Talladega track. And then in Georgia. Let me double check if that's the one.
What are you doing? When is that?
In late July. Look at Alabama. Let me double check because I was emailing several, and there was one with sport bike track time that if you're a new rider, they'll let you go for free.
Really?
Yeah, they have certain spots, just a few spots.
How new do you have to be?
I think it has to be your first time. Yeah, Talladega, late July.
That's not fair.
Okay, so who's next to talk about their dream bike or dream place to ride?
I'll go. It's kind of odd, but I want to do like a monkey bike ride. There's actually a woman I follow on Instagram, Hardtail Chop. Her and her girlfriend right now are doing it. They rode monkey bikes from London to Istanbul, and I think that would be so amazing to do.
Whoa.
Yeah, that would be cool.
What's the monkey
Yeah,
bike?
they have like a whole little box. A monkey bike is like it's really tiny, and it's basically like a frame. But yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Look
it
at
is
monkey
like
bike.
a bicycle.
It's like bare bones. It doesn't go very fast, but just to travel from like London to Istanbul, that would be amazing.
Whoa.
I would love to do that.
Oh, it's so tiny.
Yeah.
It's like a little Grom. 50 cc.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool. Okay.
Oh wow, look at that. That's cool.
Okay, who's next? Dream bike and or dream place to ride? Oh, Ehart joined in. Sorry.
Hey.
Hey, Ehart. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey, we're talking about everyone's going through their dream bike and or dream places to ride. Yeah, I know since you've been on here before, you may have answered that question before, but that's okay.
Right. See, I don't know exactly where my dream place would be to ride, but it's somewhere outside of the USA. I see all these pictures and videos of people in like Switzerland and Italy that puts our roads to shame, and I'm like, I want to go there.
Amen to that.
Oh yeah. Just like pretty much any pretty scenery, right? Yeah.
Well, not just the scenery, just some of the turns
The
and
roads, like going up the
yeah,
mountain through Switzerland, and then there's this lake. I can't remember what it's called, but that is just amazing.
yes.
Oh,
So it's like a combination of good views and good roads all mixed into one. Yeah, I want to go there.
Yeah. Unlike here in Florida, where everything is flat and there's not a single hill.
Same here in Michigan, dude.
Oh, that's Canada.
Oh, I guess I feel kind of
Doodle's lucky and she doesn't even know it.
no, I am. I do. I am lucky that I do know it. The mountains in Georgia, right, just like an hour and a half away. I love riding around.
I'm so jealous.
I know.
It would take me about actually like Blood Mountains about 13 hours.
Ooh.
Wait, did you say Blood Mountain?
Yeah, it's called Blood
Yeah.
Mountain.
Ominous.
I know.
There was actually a murder
It'd
there.
be like Fluffy Bunny Way.
Is that why it's called Blood Mountain?
No. We went camping one year, and while we were camping, this girl went missing. She'd gone to walk her dog, and she never returned. And it turned out like this guy had kidnapped her and tortured her, and then murdered her in the woods the weekend that we were there.
Oh
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
every
super
time
dark.
every time I hear somebody say Blood Mountain or they want to ride Blood Mountain, I still get all creeped out about it. I can't think of anything but that.
Yeah, that's a good reason to get creeped out by.
Yeah.
Candyland?
There are definitely sketchy hillbillies down that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. Oh. Okay, who wants to go next and talk about not blood? Not if you really want to, feel free. Or you can also talk about your favorite bike or your dream bike or where you'd want to ride.
I heard something fall.
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
I don't really have a dream bike anymore. I used to a lot, but I don't really. I don't know. I'm in a weird place right now, but I don't think I have a dream bike anymore. But I would like to learn how to ride a trials bike, and I don't really care where. I would just like to
That's gonna be hard work.
learn. And, yeah, and that's I think one of the most intriguing bikes to me is the trials
A
bike.
trials bike?
They don't even have seats.
It's super cool. It's all off roading. It's all your talk about core. Like that is your core muscles at work.
Oh. Oh,
I
yeah,
have
I've heard
muscles.
about these. Oh.
Yeah, I've got a trials bike. It's actually really hard. I find it really hard actually.
Oh. Where do
That's
you
so
ride
cool.
it?
Yeah, where do you ride? Do you ride like around your house, or do you go somewhere?
Well, I'm lucky enough to have about 8 acres of fields, so
Oh my
kind of
gosh.
we've kind of just made like like tree stumps and
Yeah,
obstacles to drive over. So, but yeah, I mean, I find it quite difficult because there's no seat. You're having to use your knees, and it's all about like slow control balance.
exactly.
So
Oh.
it's actually I thought, oh yeah, ride a big 1,000cc on the road, and this would be easy, a little 125 miles bike
Yeah.
around the field, but it's not as easy.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a completely different.
It is, yeah.
I like having a
Muscle
seat to
group.
rest my, legs on every once in a while.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so lazy and I just like stretch back, stretch forward.
Well, I mean, I've done the dirt biking. I have dirt bikes. I couldn't imagine it not having a seat.
Yeah, but like what you're gonna be doing on
I
a
don't think
trials
my
bike
butt
is
could
totally
handle
different than
that.
what you'd be doing
I don't know.
on a dirt bike.
I say get your leg day going now, so when you're ready when you get that bike.
Yes.
You're gonna have some ripped quads after that.
Oh yeah. I'd never have trouble picking up my bike after that. Then.
That's right.
That'd be nice. Okay, who's next? Cat Cam, you want to go next? Dream bike or dream place to ride?
I mean, the dream bike question I get a lot, just on the channel in general, and it's always like, I feel like as you progress as a rider in general, that changes over, the succession of that.
Yeah.
Like when I was 17, I just wanted a dirt bike of anything, and it was like my little 100 was the world to me, and even I feel that now, like I kind of have hit like my top like favorite bike, which was the BMW. And now it's like I don't. Everybody's like, "Well, what now? Where are you gonna go from here?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm pretty happy." So
Yeah.
I'm chilling with that bike. I really love it, and I've been really having fun just exploring different types of bikes, which I had never really done before. Like I really want to try a touring bike. I think it would be really different and cool. I don't know. That's kind of like my goal right now is to just kind of like broaden my horizons as a rider because I've only been so sport bike oriented, you know? Kind of want to like break out of that and try just like different types, you know?
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
So, what other type of bike do you have in mind?
Well, I went and rode Harleys actually last weekend.
I'm
with my
scared of those. They're so heavy. I'm like, I can't even get it off the kickstand.
They are very weird and very different. But I had a great time, and you'll find that it's actually just more like the Harley riders are more just down for the cruise, and just they're just more laid back and chill, which is pretty fun. And then I don't know. I think a touring bike would be crazy, and also I don't know. I don't know what else. The Harleys were definitely. It was definitely like, what is this? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Oh, you know what? Which models by chance? Or, like were the really big cruisers, or some of the little ones?
Oh, I rode the brand new FXDR, which is Harley's new motorcycle, their newest like model or whatever.
Oh,
And it was 650 pounds.
Oh gosh,
And
that's actually light for a cruiser, isn't it?
I think so.
That's
It was a big.
crazy.
It was a big
Kinda,
boy. It was a
yeah.
big bike. Like
'Cause this is only 366
yeah,
dry.
yeah. No,
like
it's
377.
it was different because the wheelbase was so long. So like
Oh,
the front
yeah.
wheel was so
Okay.
far in front of me that I was just like, oh my god,
Papa
what
Bear.
is
Oh
this?
yeah, look at that.
Like normally I'm we're used to like having our basically our boobs resting on our damn tank, so it was just very different, and it was a lot of fun though.
Ooh, that's pretty. I didn't know about that model. It's just this year.
It was beautiful. So it was the white one. It's
Ooh.
incredible.
Ooh, I like white.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
You
there
have to
it
throw
is.
some pink on it though for me.
There it is. Yeah, it's a really cool bike. But yeah, and then
That's
just
nice. I
definitely,
like
I
it.
agree. I don't know who said it, but definitely like dream place to ride would be out of the U.S. somewhere, just incredibly beautiful, like on the coast, just insane views, like
Oh yeah.
And insane curves.
Oh yeah.
Agreed, agreed, 100%.
See, that's why you gotta go to a track.
Yes.
The only way you're gonna get curved, like unless you're in Georgia or California or somewhere cool.
Is there a track that's like right next to the ocean? Because that would be great.
We have Laguna Seca
Daytona.
here in California.
Oh,
Just
Ooh.
I haven't been there in years.
really, yeah, it's a beautiful track, and it's not like on the coast, but it's fairly close. So
Ooh, that'd be cool.
yeah, that would be yeah. I would love to ride there, but I don't know if I ever will. They have really insane laws there about noise and
Oh.
stuff like that.
Oh.
See, that's why I'm glad about my Triumph is like I don't have to worry about that. Like I don't have to have a baffle. I don't have to worry about any of that because it's so low.
That's awesome.
Very sneaky.
Sneaky little thing.
I don't know. My bike was too quiet when I got it, so I swapped that shit out for something louder.
Definitely same.
Oh
See,
no,
I don't
I
want the
love
cop
my
to know I'm
Triumph.
coming by.
Yeah.
I just want to be a ghost and be like,
Well, they gotta be able to catch me, so.
Ooh. You guys, I still ride like I have a one-cylinder cruiser. Like I have a Triumph Triple R now, but I've gotten passed by like 500cc cruisers. It's really embarrassing. Maybe after
You're a girl on a
be
bike. You have
comfortable
nothing to
in
be
how you're
embarrassed about.
riding.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I see it happen. I'm like, oh man, but then I don't rev my engine and then try to catch up. I just
Just give it a little more throttle each time you go out.
I know.
Play.
Try a little more. I know. We'll see. Maybe after my track day, I won't be so scared.
I tell you what, this little thing will whip around the track. My husband has the BMW S1000R, and I told you what happened with his bike. So we used mine, and he had more fun on my bike during the track day than
Really?
he does on his. So he's looking at getting an RS. Yeah.
Why?
And I was like, really? Even even because it's so much lighter, like his is, he dropped almost 40 pounds on it.
Oh wow.
Here. Right
Well,
here.
what size tires does that have on it?
So I think it's 200 or maybe 190. I'm not really sure. He actually just switched them out, and you can see they're not used.
Oh wow.
Well, I was just curious because I've heard like the differences in between 600s and 1000s. You also have the tire width, and that the 600s and stuff, 750s are more nimble than the 1000 due to the tire size.
Yeah, because we had to. I don't know. He does all the race stuff. I just do all the racing.
Oh,
Hey, dude, I'd be good with that.
Yeah, it's great. He's like my pit crew because he's intermediate and I'm novice. So I would literally, he would come in off my bike, and then I would jump on while he's gassing it up so that I could go out.
Oh, that's cute.
It was.
Hey guys, I don't know if everyone answered. I wanted to get to the side chats asking some questions. So if you haven't answered yet, if you want to address one of these side chat questions, want to make sure we let them give some questions too. So
Papa Bears.
Yeah, Papa Bears.
The cringiness.
Yeah, cringy interactions you've had with guys who have seen you on your bike. So if you have an answer for that, or if you have an answer for Matthew's question, what inspired you to ride? Anyone want to answer one of those? Go right ahead.
I can answer both. First one, my mom. My mom taught me how to ride a 50cc when I was 3 that my uncle bought for me. So I've been riding for almost 35 years now. So like dirt bikes all the way up, and obviously now. And cringy, I'm in Gainesville, and it's a big college town. And I'll do like routes and whatnot, and I'll stop at a stoplight, and a guy will be out the window. He'll be like, "Hey, did you ride that thing all by yourself?" No, I'm just pushing it down the road very gently.
Rude.
Like, how the fuck do
Or
you
at the
think I
gas
get
station.
here?
Yeah, at the gas station, they're like, "Oh, you pulled, what do they say? You ride that big old thing by yourself?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." He's like, "Well, I got something bigger." And I'm like, "I'm sure you don't."
Ew.
No, you know what
Yeah.
I loved? And this was nice. Before Suzuki started making 250s, I'd be at a gas station or something. He'd be like, "Oh, nice bike. What is it? A 250?" It's like, shows you how much you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Because Suzuki doesn't even make a fucking 250. So they're like, "Oh, they don't?" It's like, no, they don't. Trying to fucking rag on my bike, but you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Telling me, Heart. Actually, I didn't know that either.
They do now, though. They came out with it like within the last year or so. I'm like, damn it.
Oh.
Killed my rebuttal.
Still, that was good. That was good.
Wow.
Anyone else want to answer cringy moments or what inspired you to ride?
I have a pretty cringy moment, I guess.
Let's hear it.
All right. Well, I guess I can answer both of them. So I started riding. What inspired me is my dad put me on the tank of a bike when I was 4, and rode me around just, because back in that day, like, I'm a kid of the 70s. So in that day, no one cared. You could just ride wherever you wanted to.
I was riding with the neighbor when I was like 6.
Yeah, exactly. So he put me on the tank and rode me around, and I was hooked at that point. So that's where the love of riding started. But when I was 20, I guess I was 22 maybe. I had a katana, and don't judge me. And I rode it over to the grocery store to get something. I don't even know what I was picking up. I was picking something up super quick. I rode it over to the store, and I got off of it, and I went inside, and I was there like 10 minutes maybe. And I came out, and this dude is like leaning up against my bike, and his arms are crossed. Yeah, and he's looking at me. And I was like, "I'm sorry, can I help you?" And he's like, "Oh, this is your bike." And I'm like, "Yeah, this is my bike. Like, why are you on it?"
Get the hell off my bike.
Yeah, well, and I can't really like where I live, you kind of have to be careful because you don't know, like, do they have
People
something?
are crazy.
Yeah, people are just crazy. So I was like, all right. So I was like, what are you doing here? Why are you on the bike? And he was like, stalling, and he was trying to tell me, all these things about my bike, like mansplaining my bike.
Oh, no.
And he wouldn't get off of it. He was like still leaning on it, and I'm like,
That's when you punch him in the throat.
Yeah, I'm like, I really need to go. Like, I don't really know why you're here. It was really weird and awkward, and
What?
that's probably like the weirdest moment for me. I think as I got older, none of that stuff happens anymore. Like, guys around here are pretty used to women riding, so it's not even a big deal. But
I don't know. I got a lot more hooting and hollering on my bright green Ninja than I do on my Gixxer.
Oh, interesting.
Weird.
It's
Yeah.
blue and black, right?
No. It's blue, white, and black. It's mostly blue and white.
I don't know what I was about to say. Maybe it stands out more, but both colors sound like they stand out.
You know what was funny though, dude? My sister and my boyfriend at the time would get so jealous. I had the Ninja 300, but it was the bright green. My sister was riding a Ninja 600. My boyfriend was riding a 1000. And everywhere we went, people were oogling and staring at my bike, being like, "This is nice. What is it?" And not their bigger bikes.
Yes, I've noticed that too. I've noticed that a couple of times. If I go riding with my friend Tiffany, she has the new Ninja 400, and it has that really cool color scheme where it's like orange and black and gray. And I mean, they did an amazing job with the overall look of that bike. And we'll pull up somewhere, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, the orange one!" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fucking sick, right?" Like,
And it's the weakest of the bunch.
right? No, but they make them look so aggressive. I think it's great.
Oh, neat. I know my bike says I've dropped it so many times, so it's like pretty beat up.
What?
Yeah, I was taking slow speed skills classes last year, like a lot of them. I've just got like really obsessive with it, and I'm still taking it because I'm like, I'm not as good as the instructor, so I'm just doing it. So yeah, I dropped it a lot, and it's all like dinged up, so I don't get a lot of compliments on it anymore. but
You know what though? Those plastics are replaceable, and a little touch-up paint.
Exactly. And then, but now, like, I look at it and I'm like, oh, so beautiful.
You remember each and every one of those too, don't you? You're like, this came from this, and this was from that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bike only has one ding, and that's because my husband dropped it in the parking lot at the Triumph dealership in Tampa.
Oh,
no.
doghouse.
My blemishes are from tying it down in the trailer.
I can't blame him too much or
I know, I'm
punish
kidding.
him too much because he bought it for me for Mother's Day last year.
Oh, that's sweet.
I need to get those kind of Mother's Day gifts. Shit, man.
Oh.
It's nice. I'm spoiled.
I want to be spoiled.
Oh.
Get yourself an Asian man. That's not a bad Asian man.
I'll look into it.
Yeah,
I'm
my husband's
open.
Asian.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
You guys have kids?
Yeah, you saw him last time.
Yeah, but I
He
didn't
looks completely white.
Oh. Is it racist if I tell you your kid's probably really beautiful?
No.
Okay. Well, that's what I was thinking.
Pictures.
Okay.
I think he's cute as hell.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You know what, though? As parents, dude, we all think our kids are the cutest kids in the world.
Yeah.
I don't work in labor and delivery anymore, so I can't get in trouble. Some kids are not cute when they're born.
Well, newborn.
However, that kid's mom probably thought it was the most adorable thing in the world. Just saying.
Yeah, good for her. I mean, my kid looked like a potato when he was born.
Did you think that when you first saw your child? Were you
Oh
like,
yeah, I was like, because he was bald. He was so bald, and he was white and pink all over. And I was like, he looks like a potato when he was angry. He's a little angry potato.
That actually sounds kind of cute. We got another question for the panel from Mr. Nick. He said, does anyone have experience renting from Eagle Rider? Positive or negative?
Too expensive, so I didn't do it.
Oh. I haven't done
Never
it.
heard of it.
I have heard of it.
For like 2 days, I could have rented a bike. I also could have rented the Camaro SS, which is what I chose to do for an entire week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely expensive, but I feel like in some cases it's worth it. Like I went to Maui one year for my birthday, And obviously it's my birthday, so it's like splurge, like do it, you know. And so I rented a Ninja 250 and I rode Maui, and it was literally like
I'm so
the
jealous.
most. It was the most amazing experience ever. So if you are ever like anywhere tropical, I would just bite the bullet and do it because it's pretty awesome.
Whoa.
And Eagle Rider's really easy to work with, and they're pretty cool. It's definitely overpriced. I'm not going to even deny that at all. But
So I've heard this, and I don't know if it's true. Do they detune the bikes there at Eagle Rider and make them less powerful for the rental?
I mean, I was on a 250, so it felt gutless already. So I couldn't say yes or no. But yeah, no, they don't have many sport bikes. Well, not on Maui anyway. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Definitely overpriced, but a lot of fun.
Yeah, I didn't answer that question earlier, but I would have said dream place to ride in the mountains of Hawaii.
Oh yeah,
that's awesome.
It's something else.
Curvy roads and views.
Yeah, and they're like one-way roads, so it's super fucking sketchy.
That's even better.
So scary, but you don't even care. It's really crazy.
That sounds awesome.
It was really awesome. I highly suggest you rent a bike if you ever get there.
Yeah, I need to make that happen. Oh. Let's see. Silver Surfer Tim asked if anyone's going to SCMM. I don't think I will make it. I'm not sure. Any of you guys?
I'll be there. It'll be my 3rd year.
I want to be, but I can't promise anything at this point.
Oh, just come on. You know you want to come with.
Oh, I do want to come with.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Since I'm on the other side, I'm in Georgia. But I do want to see if I can. But
Doodle, we could go together.
Like, I got a whole plan. Last time when I came to SCMM, like I said, instead of renting the bike for a couple of days, plus I was with my boyfriend, so we were gonna have to rent 2 bikes, whatever. So we just rented the cool car convertible and toured like 1,400 miles of the California mountains. We went north and headed into Kings Canyon and stuff. So it was a really nice week. So the next time I come, I want to leave from Palm Springs and head over to the Grand Canyon and then continue on over to Denver, Colorado, and jump on a plane home from there.
Oh,
So it's like I got a whole trip
Denver's
planned.
that sounds
That's awesome.
I need to go check out those cafes I hear down in Denver.
Oh
They're
god.
nice. I really friends are kind of through it. I went to visit them like 10 years ago, and we went all riding through every which way, and we went up to some ski resort during the summer, and it was awesome.
Riding and skiing?
No, it was a ski resort in the summer. So it was like really nice. You go see the mountains, all green and pretty.
I used to live in Fort Collins, Colorado, and it's the most beautiful place in the U.S. that I've ever been.
Where?
Fort Collins, Colorado.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Colorado's gorgeous. They
Yeah.
have a lot of motorcycles there too.
Isn't that south of Denver?
It's north of Denver, 2 hours.
Is it? Okay. I had a 50-50 chance.
Okay. Papa Bear asked if anyone's been to the Kawasaki demo days. He wants to go to one in Georgia. There was just one this weekend here in Georgia. I couldn't make it. This is really random, but I actually just had surgery last Friday. It was like totally random. I don't know if I should go into the gross details of like why. It was just like really sudden, and I was like losing a lot of blood, and then I had surgery all of a sudden on Friday, so I couldn't make it to the demo days. I'm fine.
Friday the 3rd or the last?
I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah. I know. I kept thinking like maybe in like an hour I'll be okay, but I just slept the whole weekend. But yeah, it was this weekend.
It's just but a flesh wound.
I know, right? But I haven't been, but they look awesome. They've got stunt shows, and then you can obviously ride plenty of bikes, and they've got lots of booths. If anyone's been and I'm answering when I haven't been, sorry. If anyone's been, feel free to chime in.
I've been to other demo days like Honda, Triumph.
Yeah, me too.
Suzuki. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been to a Cali one.
I haven't, but demo days, they're addicting. They're so much fun. I mean, you get to ride bikes with
There's
and then
ooh.
they usually have
Speaking of demo days, there is a Rockabilly night demo day in Lakeland on the 15th of June, and it's Triumph store.
Oh.
And it's literally a block from my mom's house. So and my birthday's the 13th, so I'm probably gonna go home.
So you're
and see
gonna
my
be
mom.
there.
Yeah. It's literally right around the corner from my mom's house. So anytime I need my bike service, I go to my mom's, I drop it off, and then I go back home.
Oh, nice. I will be expecting to see this on your Instagram or YouTube. Thank you. Hi, Ray Ray. Okay, I probably shouldn't do that. Life of LP, the camera's flipping because we keep talking. It goes on whoever is talking or making audio, and I guess we're all talking a lot. I guess
We're women.
Answer that in the side chat. But sorry, guys.
There was a question back up in the chat. I'm not going to get this guy's name right, so I'm sorry. I'm saying it wrong. Brun Deleu? Do you prefer more tech in a bike or less?
That's a very good question. The Gixxer has like no tech. I've never ridden a bike with tech, and I'm just fine. I don't have ABS or nothing.
Yeah.
I grew up through, like, I think my first bike I had in 97, and it was a 600, and there was nothing on it. And now I have my Triumph, and I have my ABS. I have the best dash. Like, I love it. And then compared to, like, my husband.
What's the difference? Like, I don't know the difference.
Heated grips. Like,
well, I mean, I have heated grips on my bike. They're aftermarket, whatever, installed, but
I want them.
Okay, so if you're
I got a
riding,
heated seat too.
okay, so if you're riding on your Gixxer and for whatever reason, let's say you have to stop and tail slide, which tail sliding is fun, that's great, but think about not even fishtailing at all. Like you just cruise to a stop, and it's like butter. It's like going from like Rough Rider to smooth as butter. That's the best way I can describe. Like,
yeah, I've had that back end go around a bit. That'd be kind of nice if that didn't happen.
Yeah. I mean, you know, standing up. I mean, that can be kind of fun if you're doing stuff and doing tricks, whatever. But if you're just riding just to ride, and you have like full electronics, and it's just, I don't know.
Like I said, I've never ridden anything with full electronics. My dirt bikes, my 300, the Super Moto, my Gixxer, none of this has any of these high-tech things on it.
I think if you rode it something with high tech, I think you would fall in love with it, just because it's just.
That's possible.
It's just fun. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, like my husband has a quick shifter on his, but I don't have it on mine. So there are a lot of differences. It's good and bad. It's just all how you prefer how to ride.
Exactly. Oh, and speaking of quick shifter, I remember when I first got my Daytona. Somebody was like, "Hey," one of my buddies was like, "Hey, yours has a quick shifter," and I'm like, "Oh, I totally forgot.
What?
I always forget that my bike had a quick shifter on it." And I was like, "Oh man."
Oh, cool! I've never used that before.
Quick shifter? Oh, you have to use your quick shifter. It's amazing.
Man.
What's it like?
I can't live without it now. I'm so freaking spoiled.
The first time that I ever did it, I was scared. He was like, "Do it, do it, do it." And I'm like, I can't. But once
it's the best.
It's so fun. Now it's like, I don't know why I waited so long to use it.
See, I don't have that on mine, and I kind of want it, but then I kind of don't because I like doing it myself.
But it's a totally different feeling. It's not even like.
What does it feel like?
I can't really explain it.
Explain it.
Everything is okay.
Yeah, I know, right? You got me curious over here too.
Basically, everything happens faster. Like in your head, you're like, you know, from the time I get it that you want to shift and do all that. Like I totally get that because I for the most part I usually just shift and everything by myself. But if I'm like romping on it, and you can just you're like you do that one time, you romp on it and go through those gears, you won't shift regular through those gears again. I don't think.
Oh, like
now just riding that's different. But I mean, if you're like romping on it.
Okay. So, with a quick shifter, you don't have to pull on the clutch and officially shift. how does it shift? You preset points in a computer, like
It does it automatically. Like you don't have to.
Oh.
Yeah, you literally just stay on the throttle
It's,
and just.
it's
So
like
then
when you
what
think
is-
something and then
Keep going up.
Amazon
what
has
is
it
the
pop up
difference
in
in
your
between
Facebook feed.
like a quick shift and like your recluse like auto shift?
No. So you have to have your RPMs have to be pretty high. So if you're going to be quick shifting, you have to be in a higher RPM to quick shift.
Mm.
Otherwise, you're
Yeah.
just going to get a really bad quick shift. Like you have to be.
Yeah, I find you have to be on the power
Yeah.
to go up.
Pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Back off, it doesn't like it.
Yeah. You want to be. I mean, you don't want to be under. I'd say 8,000 RPM. You don't want to be under that at all.
No.
If you're quick shifting, I mean, if you're just riding through town, please don't quick shift. Don't do that. That's not what it's for.
Right.
And the same with the auto blipper going down. You have to completely let off to go down.
Exactly.
You don't want to be on the throttle going down. Doesn't like that either.
Yeah, that's just a bad ride. That's like riding a bull. Like you don't want,
Yeah.
you don't want that nightmare on you.
Oh. Does it feel like it'd be like a manual or maybe I've never ridden an electric bike, but what you think? I think an electric bike.
I've
You
never
don't-
ridden an electric bike, but I've ridden an electric four-wheeler, and no, it's not the same at all. So
No, it's not.
it's you can tell it's your bike is doing it for you, but there's power. Like it's with intent. I guess that's probably the best way. Like your bike is telling you, "Let's go."
Yeah.
All right,
You
isn't
just
that like the
go-
best way that you would like describe that?
Yeah, you just seem to go much faster as well because you're not having to like let off a little bit while you pour the clutch in, while you go up and then let the clutch back out again and then back on the revs. You can just literally stay on the revs, click up, click up, click up.
Yeah, I mean it's like
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Eric had a question. What's your least favorite style of bike and why? Bikes that are extended.
Suzuki Hayabusa.
Cannot stand those. There are so many guys here around in Gainesville and like down when I on 75 going to Tampa or into Polk County. Like that's all you see, and they can't even turn. I've seen. I think even here I saw 3. Like they tipped over trying to go into out of like a parking lot. Yeah, just not my cup of tea.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I agree. Extended bike.
Okay, so wait, I'm sitting here still thinking about this speed shifter concept. So you can still technically shift your bike without pulling the clutch in
Yes.
a speed shifting type manner. How is the speed shifter any different than that? Because you still don't have to pull the clutch in and you don't lose that time.
Yes.
yeah.
So
It's
kind
totally
of the
different.
same to doing that concept.
Yeah. You literally just obviously you use the clutch for coming out of first gear and then you literally can just pin it. You need to be like say above about 8,000, 9,000 revs. And then you literally just keep it pinned and then you literally just click up, click up, click up and you're off. No
Right,
clutch.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like the same concept as that. It's just in one situation you're still doing the shifting, and in the other something mechanically is doing it for you.
Yes.
Gotcha. So I can try it without buying it then.
I want to
Yeah.
try it. Cool.
But it's the same with going down with the auto blipper. You don't need to like back off and pull the clutch in and go down. You just literally just back off and click down, click down, click down. So it makes it much faster, like going fast and then going slow. It's all much faster.
Oh, neat.
Yep. It's so nice. Well, you have the R, correct?
Yeah, I have the single R. Yeah.
Nice. I just test rode that bike, and I have to say you have a very nice bike. I was very impressed with it. I loved it.
Yeah, I love it. It's amazing. I've had it for about 6 months now. And I went back onto an older bike and it was just like, oh my God, how did I not do like, the rider modes and, all the technical stuff it's got on it.
Right. What did you ride before, if you don't mind me asking?
I rode a BMW F800 GT.
Okay.
So it's kind of more of a small tourer.
Gotcha.
But it was like a 2015. So it was still like, clutch and didn't have very many mods on it. So
What's the difference between the BMW 1000R and the double R?
I'll let Kat answer that one.
The R is I mean, both are amazing track bikes, but definitely the RR is made to be track ready right out of the box. That's why you'll see a lot of them on the track, is because, you know, BMW has pretty much made a street legal track bike, and people want that. And the S1000R is a naked upright, still has the same engine, tank. I think it's on a different chassis of the S1000RR, but so two different styles of bike. The single R is tuned differently, so it's a lot more torquey, low end power, and then the RR has all the top end. It has, I think both have adaptive suspension, which is amazing.
Yeah, they do. This is my husband's RR.
Oh, let me check it out.
Oh, nice.
RR means really racy.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
exactly.
Thank you. That's helpful.
Yeah.
sitting right
that's
there.
beautiful. Wow, love that. Hell yeah. Yeah. So that's basically the difference. Is one is geared way more towards track riding, and the other is a naked upright that can be equally as fun on the track, if not more.
Yeah, I think the single R is about 180 brake, and then I think the double R is about 195 or maybe 200.
Cool. Dirty D's just asked, what's everyone's YouTube channel names? A few I don't know. So if anyone wants to click on anyone's YouTube channel names, I put them in the description. And if everyone on the channel wants to say your YouTube channel name too, go right ahead. Well, maybe I'll do that, because I'll just do that. So we got Moto Carry, eHeart34, Brandyland, Moto Michelle, It's Cat Cam, and Motosaurus Rex. And yeah.
I love that.
I know. So I think okay. Now, if I missed another side chat question, I think that should take priority. But I did want to ask everybody, unless there's another side chat question, how did you get started riding? And whoever wants to answer first.
I started on a dirt bike. Did a lot of years in the dirt, but I knew I wanted a street bike. And the guys that I were talking into teaching me to ride, they wouldn't let me touch their street bikes. They would only take me dirt biking, because they were like, that way when you fall, and I'm like, what do you mean when? They're like, when? And I'm like, what do you mean when? And I fell too many times to count, and I'm like, I get it now. So the very first time I ever rode a dirt bike, it was some kind of an automatic. The guy didn't tell me where the clutch was or nothing. He just put me on the bike, kicked it into gear, and said, there you go. And I ended up screaming, how do I make it stop? Someone had to save me.
Yeah, I started on street. I think Kat Cam's mentioned that you dirt first too.
Yes.
How do you guys think that is for starting? Would you recommend for people to start?
Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
It'll definitely. There are two different kinds of riding, but
100% start in the dirt. 100%.
But aside from that,
And
it
definitely
keeps
take
you
a
more
rider's
on your
course.
toes, and that'll teach you to be on your toes on the street without freaking out. Also,
Yep.
Yeah, all
you
those
learn
fishtails.
more of how the bike suspension works and how to move your body in association with the bike, which can carry over into street riding.
Yeah, that's interesting you said that about the toes, because I started on the street and I was like adamant about being able to flat foot a bike, and I lowered my current bike an inch so that I could be a little more flat.
I'm completely flat foot on the Victor.
Yeah, I know, but I know like lots of people who
I
like,
have bend in my knee.
You what?
I'm tall though. I have bend in my knee. I'm tall though.
Oh.
I've never had to worry about that.
Yeah, but kind of wish I would have started.
Sorry for all you shorties.
Yeah, but I mean I know lots of people who are like totally fine tiptoeing their own bike. Like I know Cat Cam, you mentioned one of your videos. I think it was on your BMW. You were like saying that you were on your tiptoes.
Oh yeah, I'm still on my tiptoes. It's inevitable at this point. I'm 5'4", so
Oh,
I'm not really like motorcycle height friendly, but I make it work because that's not gonna,
good.
you know.
yeah.
My
I
mother-in-law
mean,
is
I'm only
5'4" and she's on the low
5'7".
400.
Only 5'7",
I'm 5'9".
5'9".
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
Yeah,
that
so I
was what I
have a
wanted.
bit of
Like,
bend in my knee.
like you said, I was kind of adamant on being able to touch the ground. I mean, I could touch the ground pretty well on the 300, well, really well. So that was part of my decision making and buying a bike. I went and I sat on a
Cat
bunch
needs
of bikes
platforms.
to figure out what I
Oh.
felt comfortable on, and I'll tell you, Yamaha has one of the highest seat heights.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Dude, Chris is almost 6'7". Jesus.
So
Yeah,
actually, I was pretty close in between the Honda and the Gixxer. The Honda was just a touch taller, but then in between 0% APR, the rear lights are already integrated, so I don't have to buy them. I was like, well, this one's gonna end up cheaper, so I'll just go with it.
Yeah, I started off riding a quad actually when I was a teenager. So I kind of learned like gears and clutch from riding a quad and then onto dirt bikes.
Quad, I'll have to look that up too.
That was how we
Those
taught
are
my
fun.
son.
Yeah, it's great fun. I used to do enduros on them, like enduro races.
Cool. Is that
That was-
is that like a four-wheeler? Is that the same thing? I mean, it looks the same to me, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's a. I've got a Raptor 700. If you type in
Those are fun.
yeah Yamaha Raptor 700.
Oh my gosh, you have like the best garage.
I know, I've been eyeballing every time she's
know.
been speaking. I've been trying to like look behind.
I know.
I'm sweating my butt off in here right now. I literally have sweat going down my back.
Oh no.
It's hot.
I was literally just sitting here looking at your icon and thinking like she's totally got the Beyonce hair thing going with the fan.
Right.
I have a
I'm gonna
giant
flash over to you.
fan behind the table, and it's like I had to go turn it when I got up earlier. I had to go turn it like facing up because I literally had sweat going down my back and into my pants. That's not fun.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Stay hydrated, Pete.
Yeah. This is what I've had. Complaining doesn't burn calories.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. No, I started riding when I was 3, and my uncle bought me a little 50cc, and just been riding ever since. Gone dirt bikes, 600, or no, 250, then to a 400, and then or to a 450, and then to 600 and on up. But now
That's
I've
awesome.
had, and now this is a 765, and I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, I'm really happy with it, I should say. But, and my mom taught me. My mom,
Whoa.
God, she was riding up until she got hurt in 2010. I was in Afghanistan, and she got hurt in 2010 and messed up her arm really bad, so now she can't ride. So it sucks.
Oh man.
But next time she comes up in like 2 weeks, because my husband's having surgery. Oh no, next week, something like that. She's gonna go for a ride with me.
Aw. Wow. Amazing.
Here's a really good
Good
question from the side chat.
Yeah.
What tips do you give for finding gear to wear as a woman and beginning to ride?
Good question.
I wear a lot of men's jackets, or like my Dainese suit is a men's. It's the Laguna Seca 4, and apparently I'm built like a little Italian man. So,
You know what? I wear the men's gloves and the men's boots.
Oh.
and I have really freakishly small hands, but long fingers. Like I got spider monkey fingers, so I always have to stretch out the tips in my gloves. And I think I like Icon. I still have the Moto jacket, or what's it called? The kitty jacket, the leather one, the heavy leather one. And I still have my, what's the other Icon? But me personally, because I am so tall and I have like stupid long arms, it's a lot harder. And I get sunburn a lot right here for my gloves because there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it depends on your size.
Yeah. Yeah, I just went to like every motorcycle shop, dealer, whatever I could find like when I first started looking into gear and just tried on stuff. It was like what I did every weekend. Go to a
To be absolutely honest, when I first started, I was completely improperly geared. I was wearing tennis shoes that didn't even tie. I started out with some other people's used stuff off eBay just to get some things going quickly. And then I kind of upgraded from there. But yeah, I definitely started out the wrong way, improperly geared. I was also, I guess, unaware. Like, I thought jeans were sufficient because that's what people had always told me, and then I find out jeans are garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah.
So I think being aware is a big thing. I think beginners need to be aware of the consequences and what is sufficient and what isn't. But finding gear for a woman, it's rough. Although it's gotten better in the last few years here. When I started, there were like 4 pairs of pants. That was it.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's definitely broadened over the years, but there's still actually I don't even wear like regular pants from anybody. There's a company called Bond Armor, and it's something that you wear underneath. It's mesh lined and has zippers, and it has CE in the knee, the hip, the thigh, and there's actually like a triangular-ish piece on the tailbone, and they're awesome. And I can wear it under my jeans, actually any of my jeans that I wear. And it's nice, so I don't have to worry about wearing like overpants or leather because it's Florida. It's hot as balls.
Right. Now, I was looking at that. They have those, like, I haven't seen the pants, but I've seen the upper part. They mostly advertise them in like the adventure
have
type
them.
stuff. And I'm like, I kind of want that because that means I can put it with any coat. I can wear it with anything and just not even worry about like switching stuff.
Mm-hmm. I had the only pants I could find that fit me because I'm short and just like small built were Dragon Draco pants. I mean, I haven't looked again more recently, but those are the only ones I could find that fit, and they don't have armor, which is a bummer, but at least they're Kevlar. And then with jackets, I haven't had too big of a problem finding ones that fit. Like I had a Built, a Dainese, a First Gear, a Speedy, and they all fit really well. My newest jackets are Chic Riot, which is like a brand new brand. Those are my favorite jackets so far. But those have all like fit me pretty well. And
I don't know, for me personally, my trying to find gear that fits right has been much harder than what it sounds like yours is because most of those brands do not fit me right. But I love my Dainese. Dainese too usually gives their stuff a little bit of stretch, so like you're able to kind of stretch it to your body still in a comfortable way. My new Drake Air pants, I wear those only when it's super, super hot. They have flat panels that open up. They make your butt look nice, and they have knee pads, shin pads. No, they really do. I'm not even kidding.
nice. You know, my pants flatten out my butt, and I'm like, this is like literally the only thing I have is a butt, and it like my Kevlar pants, like it's just gone. I'm so sad, but you know, gotta protect yourself.
No,
I will not refrain.
My thing is most things seem cut like almost like too tight, too skinny, but like with absolutely no give. By the time I go up a size, it looks all wrong. I go down a size and it's just too tight.
Yep.
I highly recommend Dainese if you're having trouble getting your gear to fit. You'll just be like, wow, why didn't I start here?
Yeah, that's true. They did.
Here's the Bond pants.
Huh?
Here's the Bond pants. So they have hip armor, thigh, which a lot of places, a lot of brands don't, and then the knees, and it's mesh.
Okay, now see, I have a pair of shorts. They're mesh, and they have the thigh pads and the coaxial
this goes all
for
the
your
way down
tailbone.
to your ankle, and it's nice. I love it to death because I can wear it underneath my jeans, and this is an extra small. And being in Florida, I mean, you literally bake at the stop sign. Like I get so mad sometimes my elbows are sweating, but I can wear these in any of my jeans, which is nice.
Oh, nice. You wear them under.
And they weren't that. Yeah, you wear it underneath your jeans, and with the mesh, it took me a little to get used to because like having mesh like right where your underwear stops and where your butt's on the seat, I was like kind of doing this because it kind of itched at first, but afterwards I got totally used to it, and it's really nice because they're super light, but it still gives you protection. And like I said, not a lot of brands have the thigh protection. And when you're sliding, you're either on your back or on your side or on your belly. I prefer to keep my skin where it's at.
Yeah.
And they weren't that expensive either. I think it was like maybe 67, and I got it on Amazon, and it was on sale too. So it was nice.
Oh, nice.
I wear quite a lot of Nox gear.
No.
Nox armor.
Yes, Nox armor.
Yeah,
I
I've
have
had that before.
yeah, like a Nox armor jacket, and I wear that for the quad and for the trials bike and for the road bike as well. So it's quite multi-use.
Oh,
nice. You see, anytime I ride, I always have all my gear on. I think I maybe have like 1 or 2 pictures where I'm like in jeans and a t-shirt. And I'm literally sitting outside of my driveway, and I've gone around the block. Like my husband got my Dainese shoes for Valentine's Day, so I was like, I just took them around the block just for a spin, and it was nice.
Oh, Carrie and Smile says, what would you guys say is a good budget to start with for a beginner buying their riding gear?
Ooh.
Don't have
Cheap
one.
because you're probably gonna drop it.
Yeah, don't have one.
Way more than you think. Like 3 times more.
I tend to be more on
mean,
the bougie side of things, so my budget's a little bit more.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I'm one to talk
rider.
though. I had lots of years of riding in prior. I never dropped the bike, and my very first road bike I went out and bought brand new. So I mean, that was kind of stupid, but I never dropped it either, so that was good. And my second bike, I went out and bought that brand new too.
Oh, then I would not have done well with that.
But like I said, I had lots of years in the dirt and multiple dirt bikes and stuff like that, so I was feeling fairly confident.
And you said you never dropped it?
No,
What?
I've never dropped my street bikes, no.
Whoa.
I haven't dropped mine.
No,
I mean, I've come close. I've come close, and I
dumped
had to catch it with
many
my
dirt
knees.
bikes.
Whoa.
But that was like a kickstand fail. The way that I parked, I thought it was on the kickstand, and when I got off the bike, it like kind of jumped off of it, and it went to go back on, and my heart was like, oh, good. And then the kickstand went up. And I literally caught it with my knees. I had bruises for like a month and a half.
Ooh. I remember you saying that before. That's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't lift it up either. I had to start yelling for help. It's like my legs are gonna give out. Help, somebody.
Oh, that's something. Have any of you ever, I don't know if you ever seen the videos, like where if you do dump your bike, how to pick it up by yourself?
Yeah.
With your back?
Yes.
Like, I highly recommend doing that. Like, find a junk bike or if someone's willing to let you do it. But actually practice that, because I've had to help a few friends pick up their bikes when they've dumped theirs. It's very helpful, especially when you're a woman and you're small.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
You're
what
not
I
some
hear,
dude
but I
that's just
still
gonna be
don't
like,
think I
"Bulk it
could
up."
do it.
I
I've picked up these dirt bikes, and there's some of these dirt bikes that I've barely been able to lift, even going backwards. And I'm like, okay, and this is still half the weight of my street bike.
Oh, man.
I'm like, I don't see it possible, not even doing it with the backwards way. Not for me, anyways. Like, I would still need help.
Throw the BF spike on the ground. My husband would divorce me if I ever did that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that if you can get the technique down, you can surprise yourself. Because when I had like someone at a dealership like telling me what to do, where to put my butt, what angle, everything, I was able to pick up like a BMW adventure bike. It was like 600 pounds.
Well,
But,
maybe I
mean,
need
if
better
you do
instruction on it. But like I said, I've tried it with some of these guys' dirt bikes, and I'm like, oh, I got it, but barely. But I'm like, now double that weight. I don't see it happening.
Yeah. No, it's hard because now I actually can't pick up my bike, which is like only 401 pounds light. I haven't been able to pick it up, even though I picked up a heavier bike before. So I don't know what I'm
Maybe
doing.
like you said, it was like certain angles or something.
I think so. Just like little details.
Nor's kitten is killing me.
What?
Yeah. Norse, you got this.
Yeah.
It's no problem.
I'm still thinking about that panda.
Oh yeah, what did Norse ask about pandas? Are they real? That was a.
Do pandas have feelings?
Oh, of course they do. Look at those eyes.
I want to come back as a panda, be fat and lazy, and just munch all day and be awesome.
You can do that whenever you want. Hey guys, I have to pop off, but But if anyone wants to keep talking, you're welcome. I can leave my computer open and you can keep on talking. And if not, then everybody, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate you all being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
And,
definitely. Thank you.
yeah, and just to not make it abrupt, any last minute things, maybe just I don't know, if you have like a funny story or something about a bike or anything, or even you just want to say goodbye, um, just now's the time, and you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop off as well because I've got like about 4 hours sleep, and then I gotta get up and get the kids to school. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're a trooper.
Seriously, holy cow.
Oh, I'm gonna go play Call of Duty and kill my husband.
I'm with that.
No, I really do. I shoot him a lot on accident. It's not intentional.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna jump off here as well. Everyone, it was really nice talking to you guys. I haven't been on a stream in a really long time. It was just really nice to just talk and chat and whatever.
Yeah,
So,
thanks for coming on.
Yeah. So Doodle, thank you for the invite, and everyone else. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will see you guys next time.
You too.
Yes. Goodbye.
Doodle,
Good
I wanna
night,
thank
ladies.
you for bringing us all together. This was really cool.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no, this is really cool, and maybe we can all do this again sometime.
Yes. Yes. All ladies.
Doodle's the hostess.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
thank
side
you guys.
chat, thank you for being so amazing as always.
Okay, and thank you everybody in the side chat who came in and asked questions and chatted and watched. And yeah. Okay. Well, everyone, have a good night or good morning or good day. All over the world.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye,
Good night,
everybody.
guys.
Bye.